Hey guys, it's Crystal and Donna.
This
And
is Vetting with Us.
first episode.
Woo, very excited. Let's go.
Oh my God, we are here. How do you feel?
Yep, I feel great.
We had the kids help us set up. It was a whole.
Yeah, they were good.
They-
Very, very helpful. Kids are good for something.
Exactly. Not to just do stuff, fix stuff, break stuff,
Eat all your food.
eat all
we're
your
good.
food. Yeah. We just don't like the expensive part of it.
Yes, this is true. This is true.
Oh my God. So what's going on? How are you? I was so amped about this last night. I really didn't sleep because I was thinking about the first episode and how we were going to do it. So,
super excited.
yep.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Again, this is a platform for just, for us to have a good time and be silly gooses. Exactly.
Certain things in life.
Yep. So it's when we have a lot of things to talk about, especially with friends and everything.
Yeah.
I find it as I get older that I have differences with some of my friends, and some of them are a little bit needier than others.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear that.
We have one special friend in particular.
Oh my goodness.
I think I told you the full story about this. We have a friend who, listen, I do tend to forget things. I get it. Birthdays, or unless it's on my phone, I don't really remember. But some things, it's tough. But I have come to the realization, though, Donna, that when you start categorizing your friends on how often you see them, or it's like, okay, I got to put them on this spot. So,
right. Yeah, well, birthdays are hard, though, because some friends are a lot more sensitive than others when it comes to the whole birthday topic. So even if you haven't spoken to them in a while, if you don't wish them happy birthday, they give you a death wish.
Death? This went on for days.
So, I get it. Birthdays are a big deal to me. So, I get it. But if somebody that I haven't spoken to in a while didn't wish me happy birthday, I think I'd be over it.
But let's talk about that, okay? Because we are talking about a friend that we've known for, 8, 9 years, probably a little bit more. But at some point, if you forget, because of course life happens,
Right.
Now this particular, just so that way I can sum up what happened. Basically, I forgot this person's birthday, and they sent me this long novel like it was a book, and I got to chapter 2 and I was over it. But he kept going on and on and on about it, and and I get it. I love birthdays. I like to celebrate my friend's birthday. I'm not big on my birthday.
You don't like your birthday.
Yeah, I'm not, because I don't like the attention. But for whatever reason, I do like celebrating my friend's birthday because I just special for me. So
like me.
Yes.
I celebrate my birthday.
Yes.
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal. But apparently, this was a bigger deal for one particular person because he's really in his feelings. He sent me a novel. He was like, "Well, I wouldn't have forgotten yours because it was your anniversary." Well, that's great. I'm glad that you remember your anniversary, but I don't remember your birthday. I'm so sorry, but I still love you. We are good friends. We're gonna move past this.
Right. Well, I think that's it. I think because you were such good friends, and I think that's why the feelings were hurt, which again, I get it, but I think the person could have went about it a different way. Like they could have said, "Hey, oh my God, do you know it was my birthday?" Like they could have called you out on it a little bit of a different way.
Yes.
So there's a way to do it, but
well, how did you take that when I read you the text message? Okay, so for anybody out there, I'm probably the worst enemy for you to have because seriously, I keep all my text messages. You're dead.
She's gonna have you. Yeah, you're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, incarcerated and everything. Been there, done
Entrapment.
that. Part 2.
No, like I said, I think the person could have just handled it a little bit differently. I understand why he got hurt in his feelings because you guys are close and you do hang out every once in a while, but it definitely could have been handled differently. They could have worded it like, "Hey, I hope everything's okay because it was my birthday and I didn't hear from you," type of thing.
Right.
Not
But
the
now
way he went about it.
I have a question, Donna. And this is a great question.
Oh,
Doo-doo-doo. Okay. So, and I understand what you're saying. I'm hearing it. But that person never calls me. I'm always the reach outer.
Oh, so they never reached.
They never reach out to me.
Right. Okay.
So that's why I think I was more upset with this whole text messaging and forgetting the birthday because one, you don't text me. I'm always reaching out to you.
Right. Okay. I got you. That's fair.
Yeah, I'm working, and my hours are crazy.
Yes.
And not only that, but I'm also doing other stuff.
Yes.
This person's not working. I'm just saying, we're collecting money
Oh boy.
every month or every 2 weeks.
Oh my goodness.
The government is really smiling at this person, and I'm just saying, not in a bad way. I understand there's a situation, but I have other things going on, and I think this was just a little.
Right. No, I said it was a lot the way they went about doing it.
Yeah.
And yes, you're right. When it comes to friendship, it definitely goes both ways. It shouldn't be a one-way street.
Right.
Like, yes, I mean, you're not supposed to be texting that person every day. I mean, it could be you text one day, but friendship, it shouldn't be an effort. You shouldn't be like, oh my God, I have to text that person, or that person's going to be annoyed or mad, or, sometimes, like even me and you, sometimes there might be days that we're both crazy and we don't text each other, but that's just life. Life gets busy. You can't be like, oh my God, she hasn't texted me in 2 days, and oh my God, she must be annoyed at me. What did I do? No, it has nothing to do with that. People are busy with life. Life happens, and things happen, and some good things, some bad things, and people just get in their own way, and they don't want to text anybody.
Right.
So, and that's what it comes down to.
See, and I think that's what works well with us because I'm not that type of friend where I need to hear from you every single day. And even with our other friend Shelly, I speak to Shelly maybe once every month or two, but I think females in general maybe just might be different in friendships than men because that stuff doesn't bother us. No, I can't say that because I've had some people really come for me.
It depends on I think it depends on the female. Some females get all in their feelings if, some of them are needier than others.
Oh, yes. Remember that one friend we had?
Yeah. So
we're just going to call her A. She was a little crazy.
Yeah. So, but some people are just more needy than others, and there's insecurities involved, and they feel like, oh my God, they didn't reach out to me, so they must be annoyed at me. I must have did something. So, but yeah, but I mean, true friendship shouldn't take work.
Right.
It's not supposed to be hard. Like even in a relationship, it's not supposed to be that hard.
Right.
It's hard sometimes, but it shouldn't be that hard.
No, but you're absolutely right. I love the relationship that you and Frankie have because it's just like you guys are two kids in the playground. No, it's true. Because I think Frankie's just a big kid himself, so you guys mesh very well.
Right, we have a lot of stuff in common. We have the whole music scene in common. We just love going out and seeing bands, and so. But yeah, so it works. Yes, it works. We are definitely great together.
Okay.
So, but, yeah, no, absolutely.
She's saying that because I've been single for a really, really long time.
Well, I think you'll definitely find that person. You have to find somebody that works for you.
I found it hysterical the other day when we were hanging out, and I'm literally clueless of the flirting and the going back and forth. I don't really notice it anymore, but I think that's because it's been so long.
Right.
So when you said that to me, I'm like, no, Bible, I'm telling you the truth. I don't
You're
realize
just clueless. You're just clueless. You're like, what do you mean? No, we're friends. I'm like, okay, you might be friends, but
not the other
wants to be
person.
more than friends, so you're just clueless about this.
Um,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's your bubbly personality or just an airhead. I have no
oh
idea.
my God, Marie.
I'm just saying. It's so obvious to everybody around you, and you're just like, doo doo doo.
Because I consider myself very carefree. So for me, if like I think you can tell when I like somebody and when I don't, but it's just
No, but you're very lovable, so you'll go, you'll run up, you'll hug everybody.
yeah.
You know, that's just your personality. But if that person likes you and you do that to them, they're gonna take it like, oh wow, they don't know your personality. They don't know that, you know.
I'm just giving instructions to everybody. Look, just because I hug you does not mean I like you. Just because I text you don't mean nothing else.
Yeah. So, but definitely, I think you need to be more aware.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely be more aware because yes,
Of my
definitely
surroundings.
yes.
Uh-oh. I kind of feel like I hear the Twilight Zone theme going on in the back.
Oh my goodness. But you are too much. You're too funny.
Well, I will work on birthdays.
Yes, well, yeah, you definitely need to work on it and maybe be a little bit more sensitive about it. But like I said, that person definitely could have went about it a different way.
Yeah.
They didn't have to come at you like, rah.
Yeah, I literally felt like I was in old Gaga, like rah rah, like I was like, what's happening? And then the funny thing about this is that then the follow up text message was I apologize for being that way. I shouldn't have came out. I understand. I just wouldn't have remembered that. It's like, what? Okay. Like, no, hi, how you doing? Happy Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever day it was.
No, because some people get in their feelings and they just can't let things go.
Right.
That's what it is. So they go on and on and on, and you're just like, enough already, enough of this. Forget about it. This is last year's news. We really don't need to be discussing it again.
Are we still talking about
yes,
this?
Exactly. I'm sure if you see them, they'll be like,
No, but wait a minute. I don't think I even told you that story.
Oh, boy.
So the other day, I'm on 112, Long Island for everybody that doesn't know where we are. We're out on Long Island, Port Jeff. I'm on 112. I'm going home. I had just came out of Walgreens, and who do I see flashing their lights at me? That person.
Really?
I said, no.
Oh,
And it's that awkward moment because you don't know what to do. You're at the light and they have the green light, so they're going, but they're flashing their lights. Right. Do you wave? Do you look down? Like,
what'd you do?
I was like, okay. I went down to my phone. I really did not. I was very angry.
Yeah, well, when you get mad at somebody, you get mad too. You can't let things go either. If you're annoyed, so yeah.
I think that's my problem though. And that's been a bad problem for many, many years. If you do something to me,
yeah,
I don't know how to let it go.
I get it because me too. I mean, I'm nice to everybody. Anybody that knows me, I'm super sweet. But once you cross me, then that's it. You're dead to me.
Yeah.
So I get it. But it takes a lot for me to get there. You, not so much.
God, you make me sound so evil.
No, you're not evil. You just
wait till I'm 80, guys. I've just had enough.
No, you're definitely not evil. It's just it takes a lot.
Or for me, it's a buildup, and then once I've had enough, I've had enough. But I think also as I'm getting older, I'm so young and fresh, guys. No, I'm not that old. my patience with friends and trying to just keep relationships, especially new ones, because the new ones are the ones that are the tricky ones. You know,
Yeah.
you got to kind of feel, how sensitive they are, if what kind of friend they are, and
Well, I always say that I don't like new friends.
no, I
I
don't
have
like.
enough friends.
I've been saying this lately also.
I have enough friends.
I don't need any new
I mean,
ones.
I don't have a lot. I have my key people,
Mm-hmm.
and that's enough for me. I don't need 50 million friends. I don't need any of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I definitely keep my circles small.
Yeah, I'm learning that very, very
Yeah, so
quickly.
new friends, not so much. I might say, hey, what's going on? Like, chit chat a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, no. I mean, I'm not inviting them over to my house for a barbecue anytime soon or
No,
anything like that.
no,
Well, again, with friends, that's very rare too.
true.
So,
Yeah, I think that's more of like the generation now. They just want to have so many friends,
Right.
but a lot of people, are figuring out that as you get older, it's not about the number. It's about who's actually there for you and
Right.
supports you.
Right,
That you
exactly.
could pick up the phone
Right,
and be like, Donna, I'm
Right.
in Queens.
right,
Come get me.
right, exactly.
And then get yelled at.
Yeah.
I've been yelled at many, many times from Donna's mom. Go home, Crystal. No.
Well, my mom is a totally different story. I love my mom. She's in 91. She'll be 92. God bless her.
Italian.
Yes, a little Italian lady. And I always say it. My mom could tell you that shirt is the ugliest shirt she ever saw, and you'd laugh it off and love her
Mm-hmm.
for it. Now, if I told you that, or if Crystal told you that, you'd probably get punched in the face for it.
It's
So I
true.
don't know. And you know what? It's not because it's her age. Because when she was 60, she could have said the same thing. She just has a knack to tell people things. If she thinks you're ugly, you're not that attractive.
Oh my God.
And she gets away with it. It's like, Mom, what is wrong with you? So yeah, my mom, I love her to death. She is definitely a piece of work, but yeah, she yells at a lot of people.
Yes. You're part of the family once you get that first yelling. That okay.
Yes.
All right, Dottie.
Yeah, she definitely. I mean, I remember I was a teenager, and it was my first hickey.
Ooh.
Yes. And my brother's friend was over, and he was making fun of me. He's like, "Oh, what's that? What's that?" And I was like, "It's a burn." He's like, "Oh, it's not a burn." I said, "Yep, I burned myself with my curling iron." And he's
No,
like,
you did not use that
"Yes,
excuse.
I did." And he's like, "No, you didn't." Ooh. And he had a broken leg. And my mother got so angry with him. She's like, "Leave her alone. What's wrong with you?" She took his crutch.
Shut up.
And she hit him over the head with it.
No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's
Go,
my mom.
Dottie.
Yes, that's my mom. And he was like, "What the hell? I have a broken leg and this is what you're doing."
Oh my God.
And I guess I was like 16. And I guess he was like, I don't know, like 20, 21, around there. But yeah.
Was Joe and Tommy around? Did they see this hickey or?
Well, Tommy was around. It was Tom's friend. But yeah, super funny.
Oh
Super
my
funny.
God.
No, everybody was believing my story except this person. So. And she got so mad at him, and she took the crutch, and she hit him over the head with it.
I can't believe you've never told me this story.
Yeah, no.
Never have ever heard this story before.
Oh yeah, no. She would get mad at my friends. She'd take a loaf of Italian bread, hit him up. I mean,
Oh my.
some of my friends from high school, I mean, they could tell you stories about my mom. Oh yeah, she was just a piece of work.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
that's
everybody
great.
just loved her. Yeah. So, but God bless her. I'll
Yes.
be devastated when she's no longer with us.
I keep telling you, stop saying that. We're already putting her in a box.
No, we're not. We're not.
And meanwhile, your mom is at the farm store right now, just trying to live her best life at the farm stand.
Yep, my mom still works. My mom still works. 91. I think that's what keeps her so young, keeps her brain intact.
Yep.
Yeah, she's amazing. I always say, 91, geez, I'm not going to be working. I don't want to be working at 65. Forget about 91.
I don't even want to work right now. This is too much.
Yeah, I hear you, but we need the money to pay the bills, unfortunately.
Exactly. Oh
goodness.
my god, the
Too
way the
funny.
times have changed though. But
Yes.
everything's just completely changed. This generation now is just crazy. Like literally, they just don't care. Nobody cares anymore.
Yes, I know. We're
I
not gonna get into that.
No, we're not. We're not. We're not going to go that
Because we
deep.
might get canceled
We
before we
might.
start.
An hour, and we just have to shut this whole down. The first podcast on Spotify canceled on the first episode.
Yeah, we can't go there.
We can't go there. Maybe on episode 2.
Maybe. We'll
maybe,
see.
maybe, maybe
We'll
3 or
see.
4. Maybe 3 or 4.
We'll see. We'll see if we'll attempt to go there.
Oh my god. Did you want to have more kids though? Because you have 3.
Yes, no, I did not. I always say I see people with 4 children, and I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? 3 just put me over the edge.
That was the number?
Yeah, 3 is a lot.
Okay.
3 is a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was on my way here, and I literally said, yeah, I don't think I'm having any kids. I'm tired. And I don't even have kids.
Right.
But my coworkers are like kids, so it's like I take care of them.
Mhm.
I don't want any more. I'm good. I think
So now you don't want kids, you don't think?
Yeah, no.
Right.
No.
Right.
And I think it also, okay, this is going to be real selfish. I'm just telling you now, I'm a selfish person. But if I have to remember to bring anything with me as a human being, that's too much for me. So I might forget the baby at home.
Yeah, well, we don't want that.
No, CPS would be
So
there
that's
soon.
Good.
Yes.
That's good. So you realize that.
Yep.
That,
Yep.
and kids are a lot. You have to put the kids first, and you have to put their needs before your own. And, I always say that. Like, people always say, oh, you want another kid? I'm like, no, thanks. It's like, my baby's 20, and I'm living my best life now. No, thanks.
So I feel bad for my sister. Like, I love my nephews and I love my niece. My sister is 45. Can get her right now.
Oh boy, she's not going to be happy with this.
She is not. Don't nobody reach out to her. I love you, Jasmine. Today I do. Maybe tomorrow not.
Oh boy.
We have such a hate-love relationship.
Yes,
But
we
my
do.
sister, and 45, just had Jackson,
Yep. Mhm.
and all the kids were out of the house,
Yep.
except for Dante. Dante was the last one. My sister has a total of 4 kids now, and it's a lot, And I see my sister's very fortunate that she doesn't have to work. She does work, but if I was in that situation, yeah, okay, I don't have to work. I could just pop them out.
But you still have to put them before yourself and stuff. So
Yes. But I could wake up at a later time. I can train this baby. Wake up at 10.
It doesn't work that way.
See?
No.
See, I'm already failing the
No. You
parenting
can't
thing.
train a baby to wake up at a certain time. The baby trains you to wake up at 6 a.m. or 4 a.m. Yeah, no. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, I know. Shelly was telling me yesterday, she was like, I'm just trying to get this baby to sleep and get some sleep. I was like, okay. I was like, you live your best life, Cheryl. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm sure she is. Babies are definitely a lot of work.
They are.
You
They
know,
are.
But they say, the bigger the baby, the bigger the problem. So I'm definitely learning that.
What does that mean? What do you mean the bigger the baby? Like 10-pound baby?
No, like the older they get, the older the child gets, the bigger the problem. So you have a baby, it's a little problem. Like you think it's a big problem because yes, you need that sleep and you want that rest.
Mm-hmm.
But at 16, when your baby, is out there getting into trouble.
What age did you fluctuate with the kids?
Oh my goodness. I mean, I was very fortunate. I mean, they were all pretty level-headed. I mean, I'd say Cliffy was actually the best.
Yeah.
He really didn't. I mean, and if he did get into trouble, I really didn't know about it. You know what I'm saying? He never,
But Cliffy's such a good kid.
Yeah.
They're all good kids, but
yeah, no, they're all good kids. But I mean, Kayla, I would say, would be the one where she got hooked up with a bad crowd. And there could be stories there.
Okay.
But, yeah. So I would say out of all of them, I would say, Kayla, but it happened later, like she was senior in high school.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not horrible because
know.
Kayla still went on a right path.
Oh
So,
yeah, no, she's amazing. Yeah, she's definitely on a right path, and she's definitely amazing, and
hmm
she's definitely stepped up with my daughter. Boyfriend has 2 children,
hmm
and she's basically raising them as her own. So
hmm
they're a family, and she's definitely stepped up and super proud of her. I mean, they
Oh,
love her
yeah.
so much. So yeah, no, so she's definitely on a a straight path.
Yep.
And Ashley never really got into big trouble.
No.
Just maybe sneaking out of the house at 1 a.m. to get Wendy's, and I woke up and she wasn't here, and I'm like, "Hello, where are you?" "Oh, I
Right.
just went to Wendy's." I'm like, well, no, not at 1 a.m. You're not supposed to be going to Wendy's, but okay. But yeah, never.
But if that's the worst,
never major
Yeah.
problems. I'm very fortunate. Never had major
And-
problems.
And I
So,
always keep saying this, and I've told you several times. Everyone thinks that I'm joking when I say this, but I'm dead serious when I say this. If the world goes to poop, I'm going to Kayla's because she got the pigs up there, so I can eat bacon. She has the chickens over there, so we can have eggs in the morning.
yes.
Okay, so I think she has cows now. Does she have cows?
No cows. She has lamb.
Okay, that's all right. We're gonna work on the cows so we can have our fresh milk. So I'm just saying.
Well, she does have a goat, so you can have goat milk.
So I can have goat milk.
Yes.
I don't know how we'll get used to that, but we will do it.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
She has a whole farm out there. So
she does. They're definitely set up there.
Yep.
Growing their own fresh vegetables. They're definitely living off the land.
Yep.
Amazing.
You can't be more proud as a mom than that.
Exactly. Amazing. Yes.
Not exactly what you sent her to college or anything. So
Well, she's still going. She's still going to college for business, but she wants to run her own farm.
Oh, I love that. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's what she wants to do. So
She's definitely going to do it. I can see her.
So I think she'll be very successful. They'll be very successful in it.
Oh,
And
definitely.
Definitely. I'm definitely proud of, the kids and stuff. It's been, a rough road, whatever. Yeah. But, no, definitely.
No, but that's the beautiful part about, I think, having kids is that you get to see how great of a job that you did as a mom and to see where they end up and their success. Like, that's very proud moments.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And as a parent, it's hard because it's like, yes, you do want your kid to grow up and be like a doctor or a lawyer or, this businessman making all this money. But, now with my children, they're definitely taking different paths.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I just come to realize as long as they're happy doing what they're doing and they're making a living, no, they might not be millionaires, they might not be wealthy, but they're generally happy.
Mm-hmm.
So, and as a parent, I think that's the most important thing. As long as your child is happy doing what they're doing
Mm-hmm.
and they can make a living at it, then that's it. That's all that's all you want,
Right.
So, yeah, so you can just do the best you can do, and it's kind of like their life now. They have to do it. I always tell them they're like, adults,
Right.
Dumb adults.
Mm-hmm.
And they do. They laugh it off. I mean, if people do know me, they definitely feel I'm over the top. Like I could tell you at any second where one of my children are. I definitely have them tracked on my phone, God forbid, if an emergency.
Okay.
So, they will say I'm over the top, but you know what? I just love them so much, and they're my life. But hey, it is what it is. And when they have kids, they'll get it. Right now, they don't get it. They think I'm crazy, but hey, they'll get it one day.
But you know what's so funny? Oh, that you say that. I was thinking about this the other day. Have you ever had that moment, and I guess it's that what nostalgia you want to say, where someone has told you something like years ago and then all of a sudden it's coming up like, yeah, when you get older, you're going to see blah, 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 or like you're not going to be that way or you're not going to be able to eat. Do you find yourself in those moments now where it's like, damn, why did they have to be right? Like,
well, I guess my mom or my dad would say certain things and I'd like blow it off. And then they did say, once you're older, you'll get it. Once you have kids, you'll understand the worry and the concern. So yeah, definitely. It's definitely, come back now. Like, wow, okay, yeah. Because you don't know what it's like until you are a parent.
Right.
And you're never going to stop worrying. I mean, your kid could be 50,
Mm-hmm.
and you're still going to worry about that kid.
Oh,
Is
of
that
course.
kid okay? Why is that kid stressed out? What is he doing? Why are
Right.
they doing that? So I think being a parent, you're always going to worry about that kid.
Mm-hmm.
You never